Irving has been a Toastmaster both here and abroad. Irving had the opportunity to visit clubs. Has come tonight seeking our assistance with a situation which affects many of us in Toastmasters. Please help me welcome competent communicator, Irving Gussow.
Come on! Thank you, Julian. You're the only one that recognized me. The rest in the back was schnoozing. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters, there was a long time ago, my grandfather told me this, a play called The Music Man. And in The Music Man, there was a song, "There's Trouble Here in River City." Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to break your hearts. I hate to make you despondent on this happy night, but we have a problem here in Toastmasters. Yes, right here in Toastmasters. Can you believe it? Now, as you know, in the body there's something called blood. And believe it or don't, you can go to the Central Florida Blood Bank and leave a pint, and 8 weeks later the pint is back. You rebuild and you replenish. We in Toastmasters have members, which are our blood. But we have two problems. Although we are actually a communication organization, do you know worldwide we have probably the littlest amount of PR of any organization? Did you ever realize that? It's very interesting. We're silent when it comes to PR. So tonight, as you can see, I've used the word tame. And Steve questioned me on this, but it actually comes from obtain and retain. Members. Now in a few seconds, I'm going to give you the opportunity to get into groups, which is great, because if you're in groups, I'm silent. And if you're talking, I can snooze. So, if you can, take a look around and find 2 or 3 other members and form little groups. I'm going to call upon, strike that video, our diligent taskmaster, Toastmaster Susan, who later on will be the recorder and write down your ideas. Now, I will admit that I'm stretching the project a little bit. Tonight, I'm supposed to narrow it to 3 solutions, but I'm actually going to carry what we do tonight to the next project in October. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're here tonight, mark your calendars. September, October, come back, this room, this time, and we will proceed with the next adventure. In the meantime, you can sing "There's Trouble Here in River City," find 2 or 3 people, get in little groups, and your project is very simple. How do you retain members? Because between jobs and family and many things, you might have 40 members on the roll, but getting the membership into the clubhouse is a different matter. That's project number 1. If we have time, and I don't think we will, the other one is, how do we bring in new blood, obtain new members? But for the first task, retention of our members. How do we retain the members we have? Ladies and gentlemen, you have 5 minutes. Madam Timer, give them 5 minutes. Not 5.5 either. There's no 30-second plus or minus.